Welcome. Thanks for tuning in. Mad love to everybody that's here with us today. We live in the living room with Rocky Maverick.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to hear him say it too. Listen,
You said-
Mr. Oh yeah himself, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How you doing?
Thanks. I'm good, man. Thanks for coming through.
Yes, sir.
Now you was telling me you was reminiscing on your first time meeting me.
Yeah.
But my first time officially meeting you, for me,
Okay.
you came up to me in the Galleria. And you was
Oh
like,
yeah.
I was at GameStop. I was at GameStop with the family and the kids. You came through and we chopped it up.
Yeah.
You've been seeing that I've been, showing love to the
Yeah.
music and everything like that, and clips that I've been making from all the things that I've been doing and things like that. So I really appreciate that, that recognition.
Yeah, no, it's important when people doing their thing and you know them, you seeing them from the outside looking in, and then when you see them in reality,
Right.
because Facebook and internet it's there, but it ain't the
reality.
real world.
Right.
So when you see a person, then you let them know, like, I really, I tap in as much as I can, and I'm paying attention. You know what I'm saying? And it makes them feel good because they get some type of like, okay,
I'm doing something.
I'm doing something.
Facts,
Yeah, this person
facts.
is seeing me. You know what I'm saying, like that. So yeah, man, you always been very supportive, innovative, doing your own thing. You know what I'm saying? I think I know other people were playing music on their platforms like that, but I remember you was one of the first people that was doing it. So like I said, that's one of my first recognitions. Remember, like, used to tag me, like,
Right.
so like my music get played, whether it's a feature with GA or you was playing 16 in a stick or something like that. You would tag me, and then like I work, like I drive for a living, so like I can watch for a second, but I'm usually on my GPS.
Right.
So it's like I can tap in for a second, but then if you're doing the show while I'm driving, I'm either got to come back and look at it and stuff like that. So, man, always supporting them.
Nah, I appreciate that, man, for sure, man. So listen, same thing on the support. I've been following since about 2020, like really paying attention to what you've been doing.
Yeah.
But I remember back in about 2017, you dropped the project.
Yeah.
And then you kind of took a hiatus.
Yes.
And then since 2020, you've been dropping consistently.
Yeah.
Like every year you've been dropping
Yeah.
a project. And then the Rocky Maverick Horror Show, that one really got a lot of play on the streams. That's when you really started getting a lot of spin on the streams. That's when I really started playing the music more, I would say.
Okay.
But that one right there got a lot of spin. And yeah, man, I've just been watching and supporting. And like I said, we was talking off camera and we was talking about unique sounds and that, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? When you came with that, I was like, at first, when I first heard it, it was so crazy to hear.
Really?
But yeah, because it just came from nowhere. I hadn't heard it on the recording. It just like it came out of nowhere and it popped out for me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it was different than the rest of the voices. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, man, I took note of that because I was like, he owned to something. He got a catchphrase sound, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that makes you stand out from other artists and things like that.
So you really don't know what's gonna stick to the wall sometimes. Whether artists like to admit it or not. Building a rap character is almost like the same as building a wrestling character.
Facts.
I really get into the fact that people try to make rap too real.
Okay.
So,
okay.
In a sense of a director can make a movie, can make a movie about whatever he want to make a movie about.
Right.
It could be a gangster movie. It could be a sci-fi movie. Shit, Brokeback Mountain, all type of movies go from here to there. Same thing when you illustrating a song. An artist should be able to, if he want to talk about, if he wants to be personal, he can be. But if he wants to make a make believe, he want to make a story up about a story, something like that. That's great, that's fine. So I always find it weird when I'm like, oh, you gotta be, oh man, you know what I'm saying? You talking about that gangster shit? You gotta be. I'm like, nigga, we really illustrating a piece of work here.
Right.
At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? So like, oh yeah, I was just saying, I said it, and then people started liking it so much, then it had to be in every song.
Okay.
So literally to the point where the engineer, he like, all right, so we're gonna do the ad libs. Let me get some oh yeahs and some. He already know. Oh, I gotta put some oh yeahs on her, huh?
Yeah.
Like, so yeah.
That's what's up, man. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like, I always say it's important for you to find your sound. That's the thing that separates you from just a rapper or a singer and an actual artist that could take it to the next level. So you definitely got that. And like I said, that's one of the things that stood out so much to me.
I appreciate it.
All right. So talking about coming up with a character and it being really like wrestling, I'm glad you said that because look, listen, and but the way you presented it though, it wasn't just like these niggas fake, you know what I'm saying? And these niggas characters, it was presented in the way like, it doesn't have to be taken so seriously. Everything doesn't have to be looked at so realistic or be so, like you said, gangster quote unquote.
Well, for one thing, when you are doing what you're doing, you want the person that you're being as far as your alias. It's called an alias. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So your alias, your rap name, your rap persona, whatever you want to call it, you want that to be as closest to you as you can because it wants to feel. You want it to feel natural.
Right.
That's the point. So yeah, of course, Rocky Maverick is a part of me. Mm-hmm. But if I went around being as brash as Rocky Maverick is in the music and the way that I feel like that, I don't know how much you would actually like me. Yeah. So that's to the point of when the artists that you meet now, that you have now that's big, whether it's a Jay-Z, Beyonce, shit, a Puff Daddy. Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure a lot of people that love Puff Daddy before they knew who Puff Daddy really was. And so it could be the same thing. You like, man, I love Rocky Maverick. That nigga music hard. Then you might meet me and you be like, man, I like that nigga. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I'm not, part of me is Rocky Maverick, but my real name is Reginald. You know what I'm saying? My father's name was Reginald. That's why my name's Reginald. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's like nigga, like yeah, you it's a. And of course, when you get on the camera, you know what I'm saying? Of course, they want you to be as brash as you are. Like, I know Boosie is Boosie, but I don't think Boosie be acting how Boosie act up, man. You know, I think part of him does. I think part, but
you think he tones it down? I think he
I think he tones it down with his children.
You think so?
I think he tones it down with his family.
Even the things he say, like
the camera going when they doing that. You don't know what's going on when the camera.
But he be tweeting and.
Tweeting is a tweet. I just said the internet ain't real.
Yeah, you did.
The internet ain't real.
It ain't real.
For monetary gain, if I wanted to act like me and my wife was going through some shit just to make y'all feel like it, and then as soon as the camera cut off, and then you be like, they know that kissing and shit. You be like, what the fuck? You be like, yeah, bro, we let people think whatever they want to think.
And that's the sad thing because that happens so much.
Yeah, I think it happens. I think it happens 90% of the time. I think.
Yeah, for real. It's all the act most of the time. Like even when the couples are like super lovey-dovey, I feel like behind the scenes they be on all bullshit.
Yeah,
but then
later they kill each other.
But yeah. And then it definitely happens. What's going on? Shout out to you for tuning in. Who is that? Moe's UK, mad love. But. Yeah, they definitely do that. So, segueing off of that, how did you come up with the name Rocky Maverick?
Basically, back when I was first rapping and starting, like at the real inspiration of it, I was calling myself Rockstar.
Okay.
But then, soon after, everybody was party like a rock star. Yeah. Everybody wanted to be a rock star.
Yeah, they did.
It was crazy. It was like rock star. I was like, man, this shit kind of getting played out. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, I got to do something different. So then, of course, with your name being Rockstar, then your friends already calling you Rocky for sure. Mm-hmm. Rock right there. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'm like, I like Rocky, but I'm like, it's too generic. It's shit. You got Boxer Rocky. Shit, you got Rocky and Bullwinkle. Goddamn, we can go on with different names.
Yeah, fact.
So so I'm like, what am I gonna put with it? So at the time, that's when first name, last names was becoming the thing too. Mm-hmm. Now niggas is using their full names. You know what I'm saying? They're doing stuff like that. So I'm like, you know what? I'm a Maverick fan. I'm my biggest Maverick fan. I feel. In Missouri. So, I'm gonna at least give myself that. Okay. So, I've been a Maverick fan since 2001. So, and I didn't have that name yet, so it was like Maverick, then one of my favorite movies, Top Gun, Maverick.
Yeah.
So I was like, Rocky Maverick. I'm like, it actually got a ring to it, Rocky Maverick. And I remember when I pressed on my first CDs and gave it to my old dude, he was like, "Oh, Rocky Maverick." He was like, "Huh, I like that." I said, "Okay." So yeah, I'm like, if my old dude can rock Rocky Maverick, then yeah. So that's how I went from Rockstar to Rocky, and then we added the Maverick.
Okay. All right. So when did you discover your passion for music? You said your first name was Rockstar. So
yeah. So way before then, like, to be honest, man, as a kid, music wasn't nothing but just something entertainment
in the background.
Yeah. You dance to music.
You heard it.
You hear it.
It was the soundtrack to your life.
Yeah, stuff like that. It wasn't. I never even rap music. You know, even coming up looking at it, I never was like I want to be a rapper. Like looking at it like that. But then
that's a real. I feel like that's a real shit.
Yeah. Never had that.
Back when you was little, when I was little, should I say? You know, Michael Jackson and so many different artists. So it was just like you was absorbed with so much music.
There you go. Yeah, dope shit. Yeah. And then even when like I'm talking about early, like when Tupac was on, shit like that, I never like I want to rap. I just like Tupac. I just like the music. I like Biggie. I like shit like that. But then so to give it a more personal feel, like me, I had my mother and my father in my life. So I also had my grandmother too. Mm-hmm. So I'm on both sides. One of my grandmothers is still alive, but the other one that was like really really there for me. You know what I'm saying? She passed away around the time I met Jessica. Okay. But like, I had everything that I needed. I was only grandchild, so I'm talking like, you know, I went to private school from like second grade up to middle school. Okay. So imagine you being a kid that gets everything he wants. Mm-hmm. Most likely, I mean, everything he needs, wants, you know what I'm saying? And then from, you know, even you got the highest of education, you going to a private school, not just a private, not like a, you know how white people send their kids to Catholic school or junior school. I got sent to a Baptist. Oh, wow. Private school, like a Baptist Christian private school. So every Friday I had chapel. Mm-hmm. Every Sunday I sung in the choir. Okay. I was baptized. I was doing all that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? At a young age. So imagine going from that, then having to go back to public school in 6th grade. No brothers. I'm the only child, you know, like that. So it was a complete culture shock because all of the stuff that I was doing, talking about in school, they weren't talking about that. Right. I was getting into it. People didn't like me, didn't understand why, dealing with all these different ways of trying to understand how to cope with going to school and being in an environment that I wasn't used to. You know what I'm saying? That's way different. It's rowdy. I found out about jacking off in the lunch line.
At the new school?
Yeah, at Bunch. I went from going to Westside Christian Academy to Bunch Middle School.
Yeah, that's a help.
Matter of fact, formerly known as Hakeem Dream, but MC King. We went to middle school and high school together.
Oh wow, okay.
So he was there.
So he was there too.
Yeah. I remember.
Damn.
I remember he even like he was deep. He was like way deeper into shit like that. But he had got into it with some people over there, and they like jumped him, and it was a big deal. Like he was on that shit. Like he been on that shit since he was then, like, right? Yeah, real nigga, and always been an inspiration too. Because I used to push their CDs back in high school. But anyway, let's get back to that. So imagine just going from there. So in middle school, I'm basically getting into fights, getting bullied, all type of dumbass shit. I'm not liking my time. So then this dude named Michael Parker. And real artists never forget when hip hop really hit you when you like, damn, I want to do this shit. This dude named Michael Parker gave me this tape and was like, bro, this nigga named Eminem is whack. This shit is trash. You want this shit? You can have it. Okay. It was a tape deck. I was like, okay. Yeah. I never even knew. I just knew he had the single. My name is like that. I was like, all right, whatever, like this.
So he gave you the full first album. He gave me the
full first album. I popped it in. That became the soundtrack of my fucking middle school, like my life. Just it felt like the stuff that he was talking about resonated. You know, being fucked with and not knowing how to take that shit. And you know, I'm like, damn, you can talk about this shit. I'm like, damn, this motherfucker saying shit that Are other rappers rapping about this shit like that? Like it was so personal and it was like that. And the shit you want to say that you can't say right there. And I was like, this shit dope. And then so by the time fucking high school came in, I wanted to start. I started writing poetry like around in the middle school, but then the freshman school I was writing poetry a lot. But I was fucking up. I never adjusted. Even my freshman year I was flunking out.
Okay, because you wasn't adjusting to the new school life.
Yeah, all of that shit. Yeah,
and then it's probably just a lot going on, like a lot of stress, like you getting picked on.
Yeah, all that bullshit. Like, yeah, I mean, and then even in high school, but I was a baller. I used to play ball and stuff like that. That was my outlet. But still, you know, you deal with like I just never adjusted. So my first report card I had like 3 Fs. So I couldn't play ball no more. My old dude, I mean, I could have, because that was the first, you know, like on the first report card, it don't count. The second report card would count. If you only got like 2 Fs, they'll still let you still can be eligible to play. But my family wasn't on that shit. They like, nigga, nah, you can't play ball, you can't do nothing. No good grades. So they cut everything off. So all I had was writing poetry.
Okay.
So then you come off punishment, nigga, and you got 200 poems. Niggas like, damn, nigga. And then my peoples, he rapped. And he like, man, you should start rapping. And I'm like,
it's just poetry.
I'm like, it's just poetry. But then I'm listening to Eminem so much, I'm thinking that. And then once I started listening to Eminem, I started listening to Jay-Z. Started listening to, you know, all the people that came up under him, 50 Cent. Like, I'm like, now I'm in college. I'm like, you know what? I'm really going to take this. So I stopped playing ball. I started writing. I started rapping like that. And bought my own studio and shit like that. So about that was like what 2000 when I got introduced to straight really wanting to like rap, like really, you know, like that. So yeah, that shit you never forget when you really like, man, I'm gonna pick up a pen and really start rapping.
Right.
Like my first rap name was like Trigger Play.
Wow.
And I didn't even name myself that. Another person named me that. Some nigga that was Trigger Play. I'm like, what the fuck?
He just gave you anything.
He just gave me that.
Now you gotta live up to that. Like, what did you do?
Yeah.
I'm not. What?
Yeah, so that's crazy. So yeah, that's how it is. So sorry for the long answer.
No, that's like good.
That's you know, you just really remember when the first artist that made you want to start rapping. You know what I'm saying? Like that. You know, now his earlier shit is better. His later shit is like
a little bit later.
My nigga M, yeah. You know, but that's still my guy.
I feel like I've consistently felt the same way about Eminem, me personally.
Okay.
But that's just because I'm a little bit older.
But imagine if it's trash, if the dude who's like, man, this shit trash. And if he didn't give it to me, and
if he never gave you that, the whole trajectory of your life is probably different, for sure.
As far as the rap shit, because it wasn't an admiration of it at all. Then I never, because when I heard motherfuckers rapping, they was talking about big booty bitches, you know what I'm saying, the jewelry, the
braggadocio.
Yeah,
like it was all the things that you was kind of encompassed with at that time.
Yeah. But even while I with my father, he played the songs, you know what I'm saying? I didn't really listen to albums, you know what I'm saying? So you never got to dive into shit.
So what was you just kind of listening to this, you know, singles?
Yeah,
a lot of radio play.
There you go. Yeah,
a lot of radio
play.
As
a child, yeah.
But even then, I feel like, well, as a child, the radio, 90s, early, mid 90s, I feel like the radio was a little bit better than it is now.
Okay.
You know,
way better. No, I mean, you broke records, different artists, stuff like that. That's a whole nother story. But
I'm just talking about like the content. That
maybe the music was just better.
The music was better.
Yeah, like, rap's trash.
Subject matter was better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Rap music, like rap music need a whole redo right now. Like it's really about to be a time where you got to make good music to get on because I think so much bad music has came out that like, it's really going down. You gotta get back to some real good, some better rap music. I think we getting out of that. Yeah, no, it's about to. I think it's about to.
I think it's about to too, because it was. I definitely agree. It was a whole period where it's just like, man, what are we listening to? And even still, sometimes.
No, right now. Yeah, exactly.
Even still, but for me, I hear more good music than not. Like I had someone telling me.
You just said that earlier.
Someone was telling me that the St. Louis music scene, they hear nothing but high-speed drill music And I said, where is that at? Because I don't hear that.
They're not tapping into the right demographic.
Yeah, I said, I don't hear that at all. Okay. And I listen to a lot of music. Like people send me music to listen to all the time. I don't really hear that.
It's a lot of well-seasoned artists talking about a lot of different shit.
Yeah, in the Lou, we got so many talented, well-seasoned.
Yeah, there you go.
Well-seasoned artists.
Well-seasoned.
For real. All right, so you kind of touched on this topic, but tell me some of the early music inspiration. You said Eminem. If it wasn't for that tape, probably wouldn't even be a rapper to this day. And you also mentioned Jay. Yeah. But who were some other early inspirations you would say?
I mean, like when I came out of my freshman year, to be honest, when I started rapping, I had this job at Schnucks, and this guy introduced me to this engineer who was in a rock band.
Okay.
So a lot of people don't know I rapped in a rock band. I met him at the session. He liked my song. He invited me out to a jam session with his group. It was called Spiral Tone.
Okay.
I thought I was just there rocking out. I had a song that had like this guitar in it. And matter of fact, my first producer ever is Popo.
Okay.
He produced Pop Lock and Drop It.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So that was my first. So that he made that beat.
Wow.
That he heard. So after that, we rock it out. And I'm thinking I'm just rocking out. They're like, yeah, man, we want you to be a part of our group. I'm like, what? So I'm 19 in a rock group. Performing down at the Creepy Crawl and doing things like that. So imagine, and then I'm 18 at the time. I look like I'm fucking 12. But I'm just like, it was the best time of my life. That's all I'm saying. I had so like music is so like rock music, like I like Linkin Park a lot.
Okay.
And so like even like I like I like Linkin Park. I like Jay, of course, like even though
that mashup with Jay and Linkin Park was crazy.
Was crazy. Yeah, that was crazy. Crazy.
Like if you hey, you know what? I appreciate that because ain't nobody came on this motherfucker and really said like my inspirations are like Linkin Park or any like rock type shit.
It was like an alternative feel. Yeah, like but then all the artists that like I like M so much. So then when M got to bringing out like 50 shit, I was coming out of high school with 50 truck.
50 was listen, that was a time to be alive right there.
You couldn't tell me nothing about G Unit. You couldn't tell me nothing about.
I tried to deny G Unit, but it was no denying it.
My favorite, one of my favorite artists is Young Buck. Like Young Buck just even now, Young Buck still make dope music. I know a lot of people don't fuck with him because of all the allegations and shit that happened to him. But if you want to strip all that away, and we talking about the artist and the music that he dope, man, he one of the dopest artists. And we can say from the South, but still like
unique voice as well.
He rounded off G Unit. He was there for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like big just Shady Aftermath fan, bro. Obi Trice. Real name, no gimmicks.
I was
like, yeah, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Obi, you know what I'm saying, man. Man. It's probably a couple artists, another ones, but I was really influenced like by them a lot. Like them was the niggas at the time that was killing the rap shit. When I really was like, yeah, I can see. I want to, you know what I'm saying. So, yeah, that's it. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Hey, did you ever listen to like Rage Against the Machine or any of that?
No, I wasn't that deep.
Okay.
I wasn't that deep. I didn't go Slipknot, metal.
No,
well,
see,
shit.
Rage Against the Machine. I just asked about them because they was more like political.
Okay.
Yeah, more political and like now, if you haven't explored them, maybe.
No, look at you.
It's one album. I'm gonna hip you to it. You should definitely check it out.
Send me a link. I got Spotify. All this shit.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But hey, definitely, the inspiration. Even having anything to do with Linkin Park is dope.
No, rock music, man, is.
I'm a big.
Look, man, we look. Black folks, look, man, we created and made a lot of things. So when people try to make it like weird, like, oh, you like rock music, man, this shit's in our soul,
yeah,
bro.
No, I mean, for
you
real.
know what I'm saying? Like
a lot of people would.
We can do anything. We can do all the music.
A lot of people would agree
that
Black people created rock and roll.
Yes.
I've seen black and white footage.
Yeah, there you go. We know we ain't gotta go deep into that, but like you know what I'm saying. Rick Berry. I mean Chuck Berry.
Chuck Berry.
Rick Berry. That's
Chuck
the best way. Chuck Berry. Like you know what I'm saying. Like you like people been getting their music stolen and used and remixed for years. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like like rock and roll. Like I mean like music is something that's just in the black soul. I feel like it's something you tap into. You know, it's like my mom be like, you get your rapping skills from me. I'm like, Mama, you never rapped a day in your life. Like, but she can spit some Tupac verses, so she hard.
So, yeah.
But you know what I'm saying. But you know, yeah, bro. Like I you don't have to feel weird about liking rap music, country music, shit. Nigga, let's not go there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let's not go there.
I came up listening to everything.
You know, like let's not go there. Like we was tapped into all of this shit before they not like us. You know, so you know.
And I feel like for the most part, I just feel like black folks been tapped into all that in their own way. It was just that we didn't really talk about it because our peers would like ostracize us for liking certain shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean,
in a way.
I say, you know, around after the 2000s, especially toward the mid 2000s, that's when the alternative thing really like it was like a melting pot of music. You know, what I'm saying? Like people
black
really
folks started being more emo.
There you go. And then I mean, like you said, Jay, he did a whole album with Linkin Park.
Yeah.
He started. He started.
He opened up.
You have to you see it like, hey, you know what? This is the new wave. This is it. You know what I'm saying? You start breaking artists like, you know, pop artists that are now black. You know what I'm saying? So the Rihannas of the world and shit like that, the Chris Browns. You know, and shit like that. They do R&B, but that shit's in the they touch all type of genres into what they do when they do that shit. You know, reggaeton, all that shit.
Hey, it's crazy that you said Chris Brown and Rihanna back to back, but
yeah, I mean, my bad. They kind of synonymous with each other, and they both pop stars, and they was black, so I said,
hey, I feel like people need to get off Chris Brown back, man. He was a young man when all that. And I'm not saying you. I'm just saying people. Since we talking about Chris Brown, a lot of people I be seeing these chat sections, you know, when Chris Brown get brought up and so many people be hating on him, be like, man, that shit should be over and dead. And I'm not saying you was.
I ain't gonna even say who this person was, because I feel ashamed by if I said who the person was who said this when they said it. I'm sitting here talking to a guy. I'm talking to a guy. And I know this person very well. This motherfucker, I don't know how they came up talking around like, yeah, that was fucked up what they did to that girl. Like that. And I'm looking at this nigga like, nigga, you just beat your bitch up like 3 weeks ago. Like, I'm like, hold on, you just put hands.
You just did that
on your shit.
You can't talk about nobody else. Man, listen.
So I'll be like, man, get off that.
Yeah, for sure.
Get what they do. Like that shit so long ago.
That's the kind of shit that be, it's so long ago.
Has she forgiven him?
Yeah. That's the thing about it. Like, it needs to be good. You know what I'm saying? Like, get off my boy CB back, man. Straight up. All right, so look. You was kind of talking about the band. You was with a band.
Yeah.
And you had a song that they liked. That's why they just click it. There you go. You had a song.
Open Sesame. Look at that.
You had a song that they liked, so they introduced you to be a part of the band.
Yeah.
The song that you had, was that your first song?
Oh, no.
It wasn't your first song?
No. Because even in, like, when I say, like, in college, like, I really started taking it more serious. Because, like, I went to her stove for, like, 2 years.
Okay.
So I met this DJ, like, DJ Crazy Tunes. And DJ Crazy Tunes, he just made me rap.
It just made you.
Yeah.
And he just rap.
No, he put me in a battle.
Oh.
Yeah, it put me like my first battle was at Harris Stove.
Okay.
So like what was the question again?
I said I was asking you about your first song. Do you remember?
Like I bet Ben had songs.
Ben had songs before
Ben had songs before then.
So like what's your first song? Do you remember your first song recording experience? You don't remember that at all?
No. I mean, my first recording experiences. I do remember that because actually me and my cousin used to rap together. So yeah, I remember those days. Like we used to rap in like this little apartment building over in the JVL and shit. Yeah, so but that was before I was taking it like hell
serious. Y'all was just rapping.
Yeah, like that was like, I mean, like I said,
which y'all recorded.
Like yeah, we were recording like so. Like I said, like I started listening to M like around like middle school, something like right after like in high school, like maybe in the 8th grade. Like I was like, I forgot who this dude was. I can't remember who the dude was. He liked us, and he gave us beats, and we was rapping to him, and then we go over there and make the songs and shit like that.
Okay.
And then you put them on the CD and stuff like that. But it really wasn't.
You wasn't taking this.
I wasn't taking this. Not yet. I wasn't. Just
doing something.
Yeah, I was just learning. I'm like, you know, how to even probably count a bar. You know what I'm saying? You know, shit like that. Learning that or learning it, because still a motherfucker would teach you in a way, but then if you start rapping in a certain way, your shit get intricate. You might like, damn, I'm on the second or third bar right here. You know, so I was still in that phase. You know what I mean? I had plenty of songs. Like I'm pretty sure it's a motherfucker. If I ever got on today, it's probably a nigga that got a song sitting up and like this with that motherfucker like, damn. And I wouldn't even remember all the lyrics to that motherfucker.
I was gonna say, motherfucker expecting you to rap it bar for bar.
Man, I probably got 10,000 raps.
Right, yeah.
I don't remember the first rap.
Nah, you said you was on Punishment. You wrote like 200 of them shit, so.
I wrote like it started off with poetry.
Right.
Yeah, so like, I got those poems somewhere. Either they're at my mom's house or they with me somewhere stashed in my basement. But yeah, like I used to put a symbol on it. I still remember the symbol. To this day, I hadn't wrote the symbol in like 20 years, and then I thought about it, and then I carved it out. I mean, wrote it up something like, oh yeah, it looks the same way. Yeah, like every poem. So you sign your name on the poem, and then you put and I had a sign. It almost looked like a compass.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to draw that. I'm gonna get that tatted on me. Actually.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah.
All right. Mm-hmm. So, when you was with that band, how long was you with that band?
Man, not long, dog. And that's funny because, dog, man, I tell my wife, bro, I give my middle finger live to find my nigga Timothy Moon, who put that. Timothy Moon, that's the guy who put the group together. You know, I mean, had the group already.
Okay.
That I met, and he was just a cool ass white dude, long ass hair, like just cool. He was older than me, but like at that time, like when the group was together, his girl was in the group. He had a brother in the group. Remember, like this is when when 9/11 happened in Afghanistan, all that shit. We had one of our bass players leave because he went deployed and he left.
Oh.
Then his girl started cheating on him with another band and left and went on tour with them. Then my nigga, he was really from Texas, so his kid in Texas, and he wasn't seeing them. And all sorts of stuff. That was the first time where I had a relationship with somebody that was vulnerable and I knew them, and you know, motherfucker crying in front of you and express yourself like you the only friend I fucking got type shit.
Right.
And I'm fucking 18. He had to be in like his mid-30s. You know what I'm saying? Like it was crazy. And so we lost communication once he moved like to Florida and shit like that. That was my ace. That was my guy. That was the first person. And she said, I don't listen to rap music. He said, I don't listen to rap music. He was like, come on. We go down to his basement. He have all these records. He have all these CDs. And the only CD and only record that he had that was rap was Jay-Z. And I was like, damn, oh, you fuck with Jay. He said, yeah, he's the GOAT. He said, shit, you could be better than him. And I was like, what? I was like, you believe that? He was like, I'm gonna have you in my fucking basement if I didn't think so. Like that, you know? Yeah. And I'm like, fuck. That was one of my real friends, you know what I'm saying? He met my first real girlfriend, you know, shit like that, you know what I mean? So, man, I wish I could find him. I hope he's alive and well, you know what I'm saying?
Man,
yes, man.
You might can't find dude. The internet is an amazing thing, so like
I ain't paying $150 for no contacts, though.
Listen,
I didn't see them shit like you type nigga that give you like,
I fuck around and share that clip on TikTok and we find that dude. Now I be seeing people have that shit happening, bro. Like I hope that shit happen for you, bro.
Timothy
For
Moon,
sure.
my nigga named Timothy Moon. Our group was named Spiral Tone. He had a whole studio over there on Shaw in the Hill. That's what it was like. So anybody know Timothy, man? Like,
Timothy Moon, if you
Timothy
out there,
Moon.
man.
I know he was recording rap niggas more than just me back then. So it'd be dope if somebody could find my guy, man. He moved to Florida though, like when I was like in college.
Timothy
like
Moon from STL moved to Florida.
Yeah.
What's the band name again?
Spiral Tone.
Spiral Tones. If anybody knows Timothy Moon, Spiral Tones, STL, moved to Florida. Hit us up, man. Get them in contact.
That's
Rocky
my guy.
Maverick right here.
Even this new circle shit, they will find
Straight, they show the fuck with, like on TikTok, motherfuckers will find where you live at.
Right.
They'll know where live in the living room is.
Damn.
Man, motherfuckers is crazy. It's one dude, it's like some type of, it's a game or something. Have you seen these clips? It's a game, right? And it's just like a road. It just be a picture of a road. And the dude will be like, I think that's in New Zealand. Let me, and he'll be right.
What? So he know.
I don't know how the fuck he do this shit, bro. But it'll be like a oceanside view, and he'll be like, I think that's over there in New Mexico, something like Venezuela or some shit. Like it's crazy. It's crazy. But yeah, I hope y'all get reconnected. The internet is a hell of a thing.
Let's see what we can do.
And that's great. I'm glad I dove back and asked about that for sure.
Yeah, big and so I forgot about it, but very big inspiration. Big homie.
Big
That was big
inspiration.
homie.
Okay.
That was big homie.
All right, so who inspires you now? It could be local, national. So anybody, who inspires you now? If anyone. It'd be hard to ask that question when you actually on your own grind.
Yeah.
I know.
Because at
That's
this
why I
point,
asked it.
I'm you know what? Another person coming up later when I really like tapped into the scene. I want to give a shout out to Take the Machine.
Take the Machine. Okay.
Always that's always one of my he was like when I met him at Home Depot, me and Jessica had been together for like a second. But I wouldn't see my rap journey was me like when I was doing my shit in college and then even in my younger years, like I always been a nigga that had his own shit. I always had a girl, I always had a life, I always worked a job. And then when I was doing my music shit, I had a studio of my own.
Right.
So I never really stepped out on the scene. I was always trying to get my niggas to let's make a product and let's get out here and sell it.
Right.
But every time we would make product, we never could get out to go sell it. Because the niggas just was not, niggas love to rap.
They don't
But
be
they
having the
never
hustle and
want to
ambition.
go out and do it, put the money into doing things and doing that. I went through that cycle for a while.
Okay.
And then once I met Jessica and shit, I did do Glass Half Empty before the second rendition, like when we met her, but it was after a while when I said, you know what, I need to focus on myself. And that was when I actually did that and I stopped trying to make things work with other artists and build and not even a label, I wanted to have a family of music together when we did it. It just never worked out. So once I just started saying, okay, I'm just going to focus on me, that's when I started doing better. I stopped recording myself. I started going to the professional studio. I met the producer that I've been working with now for the last 8 or 9 years through Fruity Loop King.
Okay.
His name, Fruity Loop King. So through Trap. His name is Trap, but I met him through Fruity Loop King. So I started building my team up, doing everything on a professional level and doing that. And that's when I started getting the notoriety that I wanted. Mm-hmm. At first, I was just, I feel like what I would call cutting corners.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Why would you say you was cutting corners?
Because everybody ain't supposed to have their own studio. Everybody don't, a lot of people do, and they bring out music and they do that. Mm-hmm. I like to go to where I go and it's going to sound the way it's supposed to. I have a peace of mind when I'm doing it. Maybe I need to put more hours into learning how to mix.
Basically, what you would say is that hire a professional when you can't do the work yourself.
There you go.
I talk about this shit all the time.
Yeah.
I talk about it all the time. And people say, oh, you can just learn, or you can just look at a YouTube video. Man, listen, you can do that. It'll be hours of your time. And you can do all that if you want to. But if you can just hire a professional.
I tell people, and this is my motto, I got way more money than time.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
No, that's one thing. I will hire people. Yeah. It's a lot of shit I hire people to do just because I got the money.
Yeah.
I can pay you. Mm-hmm. And now since I just did that, I can go eat or I can go
do whatever I want my time. Yeah. That's how I live in life. Yeah, that's why we trying to attain the financial freedom to be able to do all those things, right?
Now, granted, the thousands of dollars that I have spent in the studio working with Preston at Sawhorse Studios, that's actually a shout out. You want some good music, want some quality shit, go to Sawhorse, ask for Preston, he'll get you together. Okay. But all them $1,000 I spent there though, I could have took that and made my own studio and done something like that. So it's always a way that people think, because that's what a person that has a different mind state will say. Oh man, you can spend all that money there, you could have put it into your own studio, you could have had this, you could have had that, all that. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, that's true. You know. Yeah, it's the ways to look at it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if you don't have the space or the time to learn how to work all the shit, you're better off just going to where the professionals can do it, get it mixed and mastered, it's a ready to go product and everything like that. But
even with the videos, you know, hiring people like Elevated Eyes, you know what I'm saying?
But see, Elevated Eyes, they have a lot.
Yeah, Vizzy Plug.
Yeah, a lot.
She's the GOAT. She's the greatest. She one of the hardest hustlers, motherfucker, too. Shout out to Vizzy. Okay. Love you, sis. Like, yeah, you know, like, her shit is hard. You know what I'm saying? Timothy, you know what I'm saying? Who's Timothy? Hard. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of other people that's hard, too. I think dude named Charles Woods, I be seeing him online. I'm going to hire that nigga one day. He cold.
Videographers?
Yeah, videographer. Like, these videographers.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Cold. You know what I'm saying? Even your graphics and stuff you do. Like, I don't do anything local here on my graphics. I go to Fiverr. Because I got a code nigga on Fiverr. You know what I'm saying? And then it go to it's on the low. You know, I ain't trying to get bust for $150 for a cover I can get done for $60 and it's gonna look just as good. Or
if not better.
If not better. So, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, you get your network of people together and then you start to see your shit flourish from there.
Right.
Me at first, like I remember, like I tell people, so we're gonna get this out the way. I remember.
Yeah.
So I just said, like I told y'all, I thought I met you at that show with Yurdy, and I performed and shit like that, and I feel like it was at Blank Space. And then soon after that, I got on freshman class.
Okay.
Before then, I had done like Battle for Slump Fest and all that shit like that. Trash, y'all, trash. Horrible.
What, she was an artist?
Yeah, no, the performance, whatever I did, like trash. Oh, it was horrible. Like my nigga was in the background for like 45 seconds trying to fix his microphone like this while I'm rapping with this damn ski mask on and shit. Nigga Sadie's nigga was there. I don't even know if they remember this shit. Hazy was there. Hazy say you don't remember it. Thank God. Thank God. Thank God. I remember this shit. Trash, nigga. Damn. Trash. You know what I'm saying? Now as far as like the because that's what I was telling my niggas. I had put this group together and I'm like, man, we gotta start. I started looking into what was going on in the city. I'm like, man. And so I finally started looking and I started finding out about Rob Boo, all these okay. So then I started going to the Sunday Cyphers. Now, man, granted, I could freestyle, so that was nothing. Right. Never had any issues with that, like when I would come around and do that. But now I remember, like, I'm gonna do Battle for Slum Fest. That shit was trash.
I straight remember seeing your name on Battle for Slumfest type shit.
That shit was not it. Had to go home and make a whole nother game plan, my nigga. Yeah, like so that's what I'm saying. Like you can go from that shit to people mattering, people caring, and this shit is. I want to thank everybody that care about my shit, bro, because it's hard to get people to care about your music. Yeah. It's hard to get people to care about a lot of things. Mm-hmm. So to go from like literally that, because I'm like, damn, you know, I'm like, that didn't go right, that didn't go well. I'm like, all right, well, we're gonna do something different. And that was when I was still doing the shit at my crib, you know, and all of that. I just changed the whole shit, changed the whole formula. Okay. Then, bang.
Shit started working better.
Like literally, click. No, click.
It just clicked.
It's like click. Literally, just hit. Okay. Like even in the studio when you making click, and then people listen to it and they tell you what it is and it's working. Okay, this is it, and then it's not just a flash in the pan. It's a thing. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like me personally, I have an issue with taking things to the utmost, because like at the point, like a lot of people that's all around me feel like I should be further than what I'm at. This is a personal combo, you know. But the last couple of years, I've been focused on real life shit, property.
Yeah,
I'm happy about that. You know what I'm saying? So if I buy a property, I got people standing, I got to put money into it. So a lot of that takes away from what I would want to do with music, like moving around and going places and doing that. But do I regret owning 2 houses? No, nigga.
nah.
Do I, I don't want to look up and put so much into rap. Then I'm 50 years old and now I'm trying to make a nest egg for myself.
Nah, trust me, I understand. I
You know
get
what I'm
it
saying?
for sure.
So that's not going to be that. I won't be that.
Right.
See this fly shit I got on? I had this shit on when I'm 50, 60. And
Yeah.
I'm doing that shit forever, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. Nah, I ain't finna be down bad. Damn, that nigga was rapping. Damn. You know how that shit. Damn, girl, you see Rocky on the corner begging?
Man,
You like that nigga used to be. But right, it's gonna be a nigga.
so fresh.
It's gonna be a nigga like this. And it's not nothing to laugh about. It's gonna be a couple niggas like that. Like, damn, you remember that nigga?
Nah, it's
Baby.
Because they gave so much shit. Nah, that's not.
But aside from that, I've seen plenty of people in my life, from ball players to hustlers, who was pimping and getting it, you know what I'm saying, and lost everything.
I do not want to be that nigga. I'd be like, damn, man, Jessica left him.
Yeah. Nah.
He out here fucked up.
That shit,
you know, man.
That shit can happen so easily.
There you go.
I tell people all the time, you gotta be on your shit.
So yeah, a lot of people that think I'm supposed to like man, now
You should be here. You should be there.
But I'm here in another. I'm doing
You
well
where
in
you
another
wanna
part of
be
my
at
life
right now.
There you go. Exactly.
Things are moving in the direction that you would like. To
Exactly.
be. Now,
In another part of my life.
Right.
Exactly.
I would just say that I do feel like you and many artists from the city should be way further. You know what I'm saying? Than you are.
Uh-huh.
But it just ain't hit yet. But it's gonna happen.
Well, you know what? The reason, I mean, from my perspective of me, what is hit is just not just. I don't, and that's one thing I don't do. I don't blame nobody for nothing else. To my like, it's me. Like if I want to go and get a record deal today, if I really say, you know what, and that's the dopest thing of having Jessica being where like really I can just be like, Jessica, look, I really just. I
want
need
to do this.
I really, but I'm going to have to like bust my ass and do some shit. Like I really gonna have to. Like, why? She gonna always soldier up with me to do the shit because she knows like I'm the best reflection of her, and for me, same thing.
Right.
So it's like she's always just been down. That's been the easiest, the best thing to be make it easy to do it. So there ain't nothing that's standing in the way of me. I don't even have kids. I don't have no responsibilities. But I'm pouring my time into things that are more guaranteed.
Okay. Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying.
Facts.
So like owning the property, trying to get my second one. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm a landlord now.
Yeah. Right.
So then now, so when my tenant called me and say I got a leak in the basement, I need you to fix.
Yeah, you gotta.
And then you get to find out these numbers, then you gotta well, I would have paid for a flight, or I would have got a rental car to go out here to shop, or or I would have gotten that section this or that, but no,
real shit takes precedence. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So then with that building, you know what comes with that? Taxes.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
I'm already paying taxes on the house that I live, and I got to pay taxes on the house that I got somebody else staying in.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So all of that comes with that. You know what I'm saying? Like that. So I'm in a stage of my life though where I can't have things that aren't guaranteed though.
Mm-hmm. Facts.
So that's all. I took this year and last year off just to to stabilize some things in myself financially before I can just, you know, really be, you know, cool.
Right.
But trust me, I hate even saying to take another shot at it, but that's what it will be. Like, that's what I'm gonna look at it like. That's what I'm gonna look at it like, you know what, nigga? If we don't get it done by the way, when we start again, we're gonna start hard and we're gonna go hard, because if we don't by then, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and just start pouring all over here into that.
Yeah, it makes more sense.
Yeah.
Right.
No, I'm being honest.
Yeah.
No, we can't do this shit forever.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I'm saying? I'm already, man, I'm good here in my city.
Right.
You say my name, people know me. I go places that people see me. I don't know who the hell they are, and they know me.
You, right.
I be like, what the hell? I'm like, hey. I'm like, whoa. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, that's cool. Like, you know, even like seeing your wife or her wanting to take a picture with you through me, I took a picture. I was like, whoa. Like, she's like, no, I just want to let people know you came and everything. I'm like, man, it make me feel like a celebrity. Make you feel like you feel good at home. I'm good at home.
Yeah.
I'm one step away, one PR promo campaign away from me really just saying if I want to dump 10, 15 grand into a local promo here for me being in the same breaths of legendary artists. I'm not gonna name people. I'm talking about local people. I ain't gotta name them because you know who they are.
Right.
That's where I'm at. I'm on the cusp.
Yeah.
I don't need nobody telling me no. And it's just me being there. I'm because a lot of times I'm out and doing my thing. I'm very humble. I'm cool on that. But don't get it twisted, dog. I'm that. When it comes to this rap shit, I've done enough.
Yeah, you done.
You know what I'm saying? I've done
like
enough.
I was talking about it earlier. You've put out since 2017. You took kind of a break, and then like 2020 to now.
We're not even talking about just, you know, trap music, club music. I got love songs. I'm doing band. I'm doing live sets. You know what I'm saying? I'm very vast in this shit. If you really look into the catalog of it, just what you see on the forefront. If you don't really tap into it, you be like, oh, that's a lot of flash there. Nah, nigga, like it's substance too. You know what I'm saying? With a mainstream feel. That's why people feel like, yo, you can really like, you know, I'm not a bad looking guy. I'm not gonna get on here and get all brash about myself. But I'm marketable.
Nah, that's
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know,
having the
the look and all that matters.
That matters. I talk about fashion all the time. Like the look has to be something.
So yeah, I understand that I'm in a good spot. I feel good about myself. You know what I'm saying. At any time, really just because once you've done it so much, like even to the point now, like, you know, I still feel it when I go on them stages. Like I only do two or three shows a year, so that's when I really feel it. Like when I get on that show, I get that nervousness, get those butterflies and the feeling. That's when you know you love this shit. Like you feel it, like, you know what I'm saying? Like yeah, you know. But sometimes all this politics shit, all this weak ass shit that's associated in the local scene, dealing with artists, promoters, shit. People that you hire that don't come up for you in the clutch, you know, bad experiences that you don't speak about because you're a professional.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, all of that shit gets tired.
It takes a toll on you.
Yeah,
and then it gets to a point where you got to do a lot of shit yourself.
Well, you start realizing that the motherfuckers that was really on it, that's getting to it. Like I was just saying, it's like it's not like Sexy Red came out of nowhere.
No.
But she was doing stuff here, but like not on the scene that I was at. I really didn't know about it, but she brought out that one song that was funny, like the I remember that came out. Ain't nobody took it seriously like that or whatever. But where was she at? Was she in any of the local drama? It's like that. Did anybody know? Like that's what I'm saying. So these people are so detached. Like actually, you don't have to be attached to anything in this scene to get shit done. Really, the people that's making moves are actually very quiet.
Yeah.
That's the point about it. You feel me? And so that's where I'm about to get at. You're gonna see me every now and again, but then when you see me, I'm like, damn, where he been at? And then you come like, oh, damn, that's what he been working on. And so now you have to get like that. Now I'm just starting to notice I've been around enough. I'm damn near when I go out, people know me. I can't go out nowhere on the local shit now and just be tucked off. At first, nobody knew me, so I could tuck off. Now I come, everybody know.
You gotta talk.
I gotta talk to. Oh yeah, I gotta talk to people everywhere I go. Somebody talking to me about, and it's cool. I'm good with that. I'm glad people care. That's what I'm saying.
That's the yeah.
That's cool. But the other shit that come with it on the back end, the jealousy too.
Mm-hmm.
All of that. Yeah. So you really like, man, I just want to be you ever know us? I just want to be an artist. Yeah, because I'm tired of dealing with all this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah.
I definitely feel that. All right, so crazily enough, next question I have for you is, who are some artists that you would like to work with? Artists, producers.
I've worked with so many people.
Man, you have.
So like,
damn near everybody in this, just about everybody.
Yeah, I mean, you asked me earlier about Connected Dots before you came on, so I talked to Riley. I want to do. Of course, I think all the spitters want to do that, of course. You know what I'm saying? But working with him on a song would be dope too. So I haven't worked with him. Me and Tef, we talked about working. So like Tef, I call Tef like Batman in St. Louis.
Man.
So he pop out, you see him and shit like that, and then he give you the love and all that. But then it's like, you gotta catch that nigga on the right day. You know what I'm saying? I gotta catch him. Right. You know what I'm saying? I damn near gonna give him like my studio schedule or something. See if he pop up on me. That's what he said. Right. So, people like that. You know what I'm saying? That's like, because I got stuff with Dub, I got stuff with Bo. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I got stuff with B Magic. You know what I'm saying? I got stuff with EJ Carter. You know what I'm saying?
I got something with EJ Carter.
I got a whole EP with EJ Carter.
He the reason
Halloween Havoc. Yeah, EJ Carter. Matter of fact,
okay. I'm thinking that. I do remember this.
Yeah. Matter of fact, and I gotta give love to EJ Carter, because EJ Carter was one of the first people, like I said, like, he was one of the first people that showed me that a nigga that with motion would really come and fuck with motherfuckers that don't even know that you know they exist. Cause I'm keep 100. So like I'm listening to his music because he had this joint with Flip. He had
Flip. Yeah.
So I'm like, man, this dude called friends with him online and shit like that, And so one of my first shows, when I really stepped off the stoop, that's when I stepped back off the stoop and I got my shit together. I bought 25 shirts. My peoples came and all the shirts and all that Frost Money. My nigga Hazy P put me on to the show. He's like, man, you got to get down with Frost Money. Get you on the Frost Money show. Frost Money, he got the connects, cuz. I'm like, I bet. So when I did the show and got on Football, I gave shirts to all my peoples that bought tickets. They got free shirts with them. Everybody came down there. Frost was impressed.
Yeah.
So it's my first show. So nigga, I got ass with shit. So before I go like, I hear my look.
Yeah.
Like that, rapping like that. So I get on stage. I get to doing my set, and I'm looking in the motherfucking crowd. EJ Carter. And it's front center. Wow. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, I'm rapping still, but I'm like, he can't hear me, see me. Maybe he just heard, So I do my set. I get off. He one of the first niggas to greet me. He like, bro, that shit cold, cuz. I'm like, damn. I was like, man, nigga. I was like, bro, I'm looking at, I fucks with your mouth, listening to your shit. And dude, I'm like, you know me?
I'm a fan of you.
I say, you know me? He say, yeah, bro. He was like, shit, you got hits on your first album, Black Cat.
Oh, he went into the discography.
Oh my!
What? Yo.
Bruh, fuck me up. I'm like, this nigga know me.
Yeah.
Like, for real, I'm like, damn, like, and I ain't trying, I'm like, you just don't get it. So then I remember when I wanted to do a song with him, I was like, doing some shit. Somebody had took me to the like arcade apartments. I forgot. And I'm in like this high rise shit, and I saw a video for this song, and I'm like, this shit be cold with EJ Carter. And I was like, I ain't have his number or nothing. I just called him on Messenger. And I'm like, this nigga, motherfucker wrong shit. Like, nigga, I just woke up like, hello? I was like, EJ? He's like, yeah, what's up, bro? I was like, yeah, what's up? Like, you know, I'm like, yeah, I knew you was gonna ask. And ever since then, man, that's been my guy.
That's what's up,
But
man.
that's what let me know when real niggas, he had his own motion. You know, he's still out here, he coming through, you know,
Right.
things like that. So it was just, that was it. Because a lot of niggas with motion won't come out.
Facts.
That way hellers to come out, or you know, the shit that you invite them to for years to come out, they don't come out with it. You know, say, oh, you know, once you get on it, they can come out. You know what I'm saying? Like eventually, maybe it happens like that, but it wasn't like the feeling don't be the same when motherfuckers really popping you off from the moment that you really and giving you that love. So it's like, man, yeah, man, that's my guy. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
yeah. So yeah.
He's
But
been having some motion for a minute. And it's crazy that he's actually another artist from the city's blood cousin, Reese Young. You ever heard of Reese Young?
I've heard of the name.
Reese Young is a spitter.
Okay.
And that's EJ Carter blood cousin.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
The city is full of spitters and talent, bro.
Yeah.
Full of spitters and talent. Shout out to both of them, man.
Yeah.
And that's what's up. He's a good company to be in, I feel like, for sure.
Yeah, but like as far as like, and I was thinking about artists wanting to work with, because I really think about that. I really want to start working with more of the R&B artists.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So
who you got in mind with that?
Well, I mean, I already got a song. I got a song with Mookie. We just ain't brought it out yet before.
Okay,
Shout out to
Mookie Tyler.
Mookie. That's my guy. You know what I'm saying? I ain't cuffing the song, Mook. I'm gonna bring it out. I promise. You know, I want to bring it out on an album. So when next time I got a lot of music I've been making and bringing out in shows and then people hear that I haven't brought out online. So I'm gonna be like that. But man, freak his name Phoenix Keys.
Okay, I've heard of Phoenix
Definitely
Keys.
gotta work with him.
You want to work with Phoenix
He
Keys?
killed the St. Louis Arts and Entertainment Award.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, me and him gotta do something.
Okay.
So that's somebody I want to work with him. I don't know if I say her name, Katara Parsons. She hard too.
I heard of her.
She
Katara
hard too.
Parsons?
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
she hard. I saw her at Film Fest,
Okay.
and I've been seeing her. But when you see somebody live and you see that shit,
Yeah, I feel like it definitely make a difference.
you be like,
you know? Like, it's a lot of people that they be like, well, how can I get on the show? And it's like, I want to see you. Like, in person.
Yeah.
You know, you got to build with me.
Yeah.
And they'd be like, well, what that means? Somebody just asked me, well, explain that. Well, I mean, build a rapport with me. Like, I need to see you.
There you
do
go.
work.
Yeah.
Like, you just singing some songs, it don't really
They don't
mean a lot to me.
no.
Like, let me see you on some of these show bills.
Nah, I remember
You know?
when like so it was dope. Like when I did my first birthday show at the Oz, and it was crazy. We did over 250 in that motherfucker, and like
I remember that. I remember the show. I wasn't there, but I remember.
so this be the dopest shit too, because when you like doing your thing, and like you know, that's when I started noticing you don't. A lot of the artists' approaches be fucked up. I'm gonna just say that.
Man, listen.
Y'all, nobody owes you a feature. Nobody owes you their time, their work.
Nobody owes you
none of that stuff,
a
man.
listen.
Artists,
At the very least, I'm just not trying to cut you off, but for real, though.
no. Artists need to find real fans. Fuck that, man. If you don't have fans that are gonna don't get mad at me as an artist because I'm not helping you get to where you want to be, nigga. I'm trying to get to where I want to be at too. I find that so weird that artists get upset with other artists about what the other y'all not paying me no attention. All y'all had, you shouldn't even care what the fucking artist thinks. Go get a person that go get the nigga that flip burgers at rallies.
First of
That's
all,
the nigga that you want to like your music. Go get somebody.
It's not another artist's obligation.
It's
to
not. I don't care if another artist likes me, or I don't care if another artist is going
As a matter of fact, they need to hate me. If they hate me, I'm probably doing something that's right. For real, because I got the people coming.
You just said, nigga. And so, I was gonna say, you do this shit long enough, you'll watch yourself become the villain.
Oh my God. Look, oh my God, bro. You preaching to the choir, bro.
No, Cause look, all them posts you do, you get 200 likes or like that, they dwindle down to about 50, 70, 60, but still, you know, like, but it's all of that. It's all of that. Ooh, he hot now. Oh, that's great. Let me see that. And then once you probably don't do what's expected or like that, guess what? They're on to the next nigga that can do it. And they on their deal.
Yeah.
But the true ones, your real fans, they're like, so I got real fans, so I can't fall off. I got 50, 60 people that when I do my shit, they're gonna come to see my shit and do that. I got my family believe in me. My friends, they really like, so I don't, and then when I go out and do stuff, I meet new people, I make new fans. I don't
on 5 here.
I'm not relying on, I don't trip off the artist getting me or what an artist think about or care about. No, I'm my artist in my bubble doing what I'm going to do. You know, and when I do my deals, my dealings, how I do them and what I do and how it is. And I don't do it like you.
Right.
You should keep doing what you do.
Do it
you know what I'm saying? You do it. Yeah, and that's fine. Do that. Yeah. You know, and so we gotta get off. So what I was saying with that was when I did my birthday show, then I did it, and it was another moment I was rapping, and then you rapping, you looking in the crowd, and Riley B had just he didn't tell me he was coming up, he was just in the cut.
That's how it be.
I'm like, damn, this nigga. We didn't get nigga like Chris Grimes. He was like, bro, he said, I believe you now. And then that nigga said, he said, I believe it now. He said, I believe it now. He said, you made me believe it now.
But that's the thing.
Like that, I was like, this nigga.
When Chris Grimes tell you that, like that's a big thing.
He not an easy nigga to
Grimes feel like a lot of people hate on him, but Grimes ain't an easy nigga to impress. And Grimes got his business in order. Grimes will not work with you if your business is not in order. We talked about it when he was here.
Yeah.
He will not work with you if your business is not. And look, as soon as you talking about, hey, can I do the song? Oh, let me get on the computer and see if they business together. That's what he do. What's up, Harv? Dan, how you doing tonight? I mean today. How you feeling, fam?
Like really?
Yeah, like he on that.
So like when you get he was in the spot, and then I get off stage and gave me love and like that. It was like, that's what I'm saying. Like these are people. That's what I'm saying. When I was doing what I was doing earlier, like so for instance, I had did the Sunday Cypher. I'm talking about back then. I did Sunday Cypher. I did Sunday Cypher, and then I do well on the Sunday Cypher. I do good. I don't get no chickens thrown on me or nothing. I did my thing, and so this is the first time I seen Chris Grimes and all that. I'm thinking I could just hop in this nigga inbox, fuck it. That was one of the first people I asked for a feature for. I was like, hey, Chris, man, look at that. That nigga looked at that shit. He didn't say shit to me.
Yeah, because
I remember I was like,
that's why you
man,
was just
it's like that. It's like, you know, and then it took for me to actually get somewhere to actually realize, because nigga do me like that. Like, you just deserve bro.
Yeah.
Look, you was around. Like, what?
That's crazy because I'm telling you, Chris Grimes, he didn't respond because he looked you up.
Right, like, and I wasn't that.
He wasn't that.
I wasn't that.
I'm telling you what,
I wasn't that at all,
Grimes, bro. He like, it's crazy because at that time when Grimes was really doing that, I was on the scene. I did some shows. I was doing a lot of football shows and things like that back then.
Okay.
That's when you was just, I started seeing your name doing a lot of different things.
Like I did one of the last shows at football. That was like football like closed down after we did that show. I think that was one of the last shows at football. Then they did the red flag thing. Yeah, so
is that what red flag is now?
It's kind of right in the vicinity. I think that's the same people that have football has red.
Oh, they got the same thing.
Exactly. Yeah, it's a bigger building. You know.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Or
that's what
you think.
That's what I believe.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So tell us about your song you dropped. I think June. What I want to know.
Oh, you want to know where the money
at?
Oh yeah. What you want to talk about that?
Yeah. Tell me about that song.
Oh man, crazy.
Tell me about that song.
No, so like, what's funny is Trap. He got his own thing going.
And he does most of your production, huh?
He does. Shit,
all
we're
of
gonna
it.
say like 99%.
Yeah, no.
Percent of it.
Yeah, 99%.
Only other person, Mike Corleone. We did an EP.
Yeah, that's
Dolo. No, look, Dolo
wrong.
really. See, like when you be asking me questions and you be talk, it send me to another. But I have to give Mike his props because Dolo. That motherfucker was really. They got 16 in the stick on there.
Mm-hmm.
It got a lot of class. So that 16 in the stick is the record. That's the one that people like. That was the one that made
16.
people really just that was the day where I was like, holy shit,
Man.
they care.
16
like, they love me. Like,
16 in the stick. We seen that on the review show.
okay.
You got a video for that,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And on that one, it's black and white.
Yeah,
with the
with the
red.
That was nice, yeah.
Look,
So
I was like, oh, wait a minute, hold up. This motherfucker raw.
Yeah.
Like, cause listen, a lot of people don't think videos are important no more, but I think that videos are hella important. And then the way that, you know, the black and white with the color.
So
Yo.
crazy. The video, you know, it so much went into that, and I didn't even know because I was just cool with the guys that stayed over there on the block. That stayed over there. I mean, really, like, okay.
I was like, this nigga gangbanging on this.
Well, we was look. I was raised on. I mean,
He had the whole block out.
I'm raised in. I was born and raised in downtown St. Louis. So born in Cochran, raised in O'Fallon Place. So don't get it's like niggas look at this shit and we're talking about Catholic school and all that. Nah, nigga, I'm Christian, my nigga. All right. Trust me.
Oh, listen.
All right. And then after, like I said, after you gotta realize, like my mama, she fucking. I'm the only child on both sides. Like, she really kept me guarded. Like that. I didn't really get a curfew until like high school. So people in the hood didn't even know who I was because I wasn't out like that. So then I started having to deal with that shit. Who is he? Who did I get? And my best friend, he like, nigga, he been living here. Y'all nigga. Like, this nigga been living in the And so now I gotta deal with this shit. Like, nah, I don't know this nigga and shit like that. So I'm literally dealing with that shit. So it's like, what was what was the question about?
We was talking about the song.
The song 16 and stick, yeah. So like the block that I shot it on though, I'm like, so like my other side of my family is on Farley. My daddy's side. My daddy still stay in my granny house on Farley. My granny's passed away, so my daddy still stay on Farley.
Wow.
Over the whole new set. So staying over there is where when I was like staying over in that vicinity, I met this artist by the name of Pressure.
Okay.
And that was my guy. Now Pressure, he big in the streets. And then Pressure was cool with some other people that I was cool with. And so they had the block that they used to be on. You go over there on the block where real shit happens over there. So I've been over there and people knew of me. I didn't know. I wanted to shoot this video and I just asked could I shoot the video and they was like, cool. But then I come to find out that this year it was a bunch of hood politics involved in it. Like, dog, like niggas had to talk to upper echelon niggas on the block and I had to get approval to shoot this video on their block.
No, I feel that.
I didn't even know this. Like my nigga was like, bro.
Like a year ago?
Yeah, my nigga told me like, bro, you know, we had to holler at people because you weren't on the block, but they knew who you was and they like you solid and they was like, yeah, be coming and they let you do that. Like, I'm like, damn, yeah.
And you had motherfuckers in there.
Yeah, you know, so then people start swinging through like that. So yeah, like so 16 in the stick was just like, it is funny because at that time too, I want to say like, man, niggas be always talking about some, oh, we gotta. You have guns in your videos, and oh, you're talking about this and you're talking about that. You know what I'm saying, like that. But that's the video that you niggas was like, oh my god, too.
Yeah.
I bought our Love record. I bought our this shit like that. I bought our 16 in the stick. It was like, yeah. But I thought y'all wanted substance.
Yeah.
I thought y'all wanted niggas to stop shooting niggas and I got all the guns and the shit in there. Now, what I'm saying is, part of that. Like, I'm never gonna sit up here and act like nigga, I'm just like a wild, wild west gangster. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, look, I done sold some dime sacks. I done sold a couple of zips. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm milky right. I sold some weed and dope and shit like that. I ain't never sold no crack, nigga. I ain't never sold heroin. I ain't never done that.
Heavy.
I never wanted to be in a gang.
Right.
None of that shit like that. But have I been shot at? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that shit happened easy.
You know, have I had to do some shady shit before? Yeah,
I feel like
because I'm just because the place that I'm from and what I so it's like always like don't like you see 16 in the stick you talking about like people are vast like bro like I got some army guns like you know what I'm saying you know I got peoples that do things and we're into stuff you know what I'm saying and
right.
I've been into things too got in and out of things before like that. I'm just very well rounded. So it's like, yeah, that's why I say like artists should be able to tap into all of these different parts of themselves. Like that, yeah, not be like, yeah. Cause like I don't want to like you see 16 in the Stick. I didn't want that to be like I was a gangster. At the beginning of the video, it says, "This is America." What is dang? What it says? It says this is. It says this is America. Something like so I don't need. That's how you show. No, I don't watch my videos very much, but it basically was just saying that you can have your right to have your gun and shit like that. Don't look at this video and be like, oh, these niggas just on some thug shit. They on some gangsters like that. Because half of these, it's some gangster niggas in here. Most of these niggas is artists and fam that I had too. But these niggas had their guns and I had this shit like that too. Right. We in America, we got the right to bear arms. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. So don't look at me when I burn my arm and call me a thug and call me a gangster. Nah. Because when you have yours and you go to your fucking, you know, your rallies and your retreats and you're out in the fucking woods and you're killing fucking livestock, which I have never done in my life. I think it's barbaric, but whatever. Nah, I do. I think it's fucking sick. I know whatever. You know, crazy. I don't deer hunt. I don't shoot rabbits. If I shoot my gun, I'm going to be shooting it to defend myself from somebody. I feel that. That's what that motherfucker's there for. I feel like
hunting can be essential. I don't feel like it should get to a point where you're sadistic with it, though. You know,
I just feel like some people, it's a weird thing. Like
I feel you. No. I feel like see you know. I feel like you talking about the people that line their walls with this shit. That shit crazy.
Like you like killing shit. I feel like that's what I think.
If you got a fish. Or you hunt to eat, you know, that's different. Right. Just doing it so you can put up surprises. I ain't trying to kill the biggest.
Like back in the day, you would stick a nigga head on a stake.
For me, it's like...
Or hanging a nigga in your... Or hanging a nigga on a tree. You feel me? You feel me? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what that was in there. That's what the message I was trying to get at. Yeah, you finna see a whole bunch of guns.
Right.
And you see us in the hood, but this is what we live at. This is what it is. It's not a game. It's not a... and this has nothing to do with me trying to give off a gun or hood. I'm really giving you a look into what it is and right. The life of that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
All right, so we went because you brought up Trap. For I Want to Know Where the Money.
Yeah, I Want to Know Where the Money is. So he made the beat for that, and I was going to work with an artist by the name. I wanted to put this girl named Big Mommy on it.
Okay.
But we started negotiating, and then I didn't want to go through all that politics and that stuff. So then I was like, let me send it to Sadie's. And it was so funny to say, like, you should have sent it to me in the first place. Right.
I was gonna say, like,
she was like, you should have sent it to me in the first place. So I was like, all right, cool. I'm like, I need a hook. And so it was so funny because she made the hook and then I made the verse. But you can obviously tell that the song was missing something. So she didn't know the other part I kind of had in my head. So we get to the studio. And she was like, man, this song hard. She was like, so, because I was telling her, she's like, so what's the other part you're talking about? Because I want to hear it because it feel like, and so I was like trying to do the, he wanna fuck me. I was trying to do the part. I was like, I don't know if I can do it. So I tried to go in there and do it. I'm like, this shit sounds trash. I was like, can you do it? But she was like, my voice, you know, I don't be, you know, doing it like the rest, like them other girls, you know, I ain't got the light voice. She's like, I don't know how it's gonna sound, but then she went in there and she did it. I was like, like shit.
I listened to it earlier.
Yeah. And so like, it's one of those records, like, and that's why I'm saying, like, really, if I was really on to my shit, like really going into the promo that I was doing, you know, my online promo, even me doing with my local campaigns is what I do. The song would have definitely took off more than it was, but I kind of just wanted to bring out some stuff this year. So like that's why I was saying Trap had that beat. Trap actually pushed that beat to some people on some label shit, and they was like the artist was like, what? I ain't want the beat. Thought the beat was like, he was like, wow, make a hit to this shit. He was like, make a hit to this shit. They tripping. He was like, this a motherfucker. I'm like, it be hard, nigga. Like that. So that's why I was like, that's how I skipped from there from 16 in the Stick and Mike Corleone. So you know what I'm saying? Because you know what I'm saying, you said 99% of my music, but 99% of my shit is made by Trap. And so like, you know, forever indebted. You know what I'm saying? Like you see me.
I feel like y'all got a good thing going.
Well, if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't
good.
be able to do the things at the rate that I was. And you know, I mean, you know, when you're somebody's when somebody can see you as their artist or they really fuck with you, you know, he be sending me, you know, saying he give me the keys to the vault, baby.
Right.
You know, damn near. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
yeah.
So I don't listen to beats. Damn, I don't listen to motherfucking 20 beats. I might hear 10 great ones. Then I'm picking the phenomenal. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, I can get this. He's like, yeah. You know, so that's how I'm feeling. I'm like, shit.
Yeah.
I'm getting cream of the crop, you know, like that. And so it's just like a good feeling, you know, but that all came into work and being a very good friend.
Right.
Even outside of work, because my nigga been through shit. He went to jail, he did bids, and I was there for him. I made sure his shit was straight. I made sure if his lady needed something,
she would take care of it.
I mean, she never needed anything or wanted, but I always extended myself to that. And if she would have said yes, I would have got my ass in Indiana to get it to her, or you know, whatever like that. You know what I'm saying? So because that was my guy.
Talk about that quite often. Like building relationships is important.
It's the most important part of the game.
Most important part. So with the I want to know where the money is, it gonna be a video?
Yeah. So my plan was I wanted to do something. I had a video in mind. I do, and that's the thing too. So what I'm going to do is I got a lot of music compiled, and when I do bring out this other part of it, I'm not going to bring out a lot of new music for a second because I'm going to start making videos and content and all of that shit because I got so many songs that's good. And you can push it on the back burner when you really don't have to do too much anything else, and you can really maximize on the shit that you already got. So yeah, so like I want to know where the money is. It's sitting up right now, but it's gonna get cold.
Yeah.
But by next summer,
yeah.
like all right, let's go ahead. Let's bring out a video. Let's refresh them. They ain't even tripping off of. You feel me? Let's get it to the DJs. Let's do this because there's plenty of people, and you know, like I'm like you know, like I know I can go to the, you know, places and meet people. I haven't been in that mode like that. You know what I'm saying? Even because, but it also shows that you can do what you consider as your minimum, your bare minimum, and it's still a maximum compared to other people because everybody's still thinking like. Because if I wouldn't have told you that I was really taking a backseat, shit like that, you wouldn't know. You feel me? Cause that's what I'm saying. So it's like I'm chilling. I'm chilling in my sense. But
I mean, to me, you said you took a back seat, and I'm like, when?
I'm chilling.
I'm talking about like
chill.
I feel like your name.
Bro, the last 2 years is chill mode. That's it.
Man,
if I really was,
okay, I feel what you're saying. So you've been working.
Pandemic Rocky was bringing out a video every other month.
Yeah.
I dropped 3 albums in 2020, cuz. I was going. Once that's what I call doing mostly. Right now, I'm just.
I give you that.
But once I get back, you gonna see. I'm like, oh, I see what the nigga said. I can't get rid of the nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm chilling right now. Have y'all fun. You know what I'm saying?
So this weekend, this Friday, actually,
yes sir,
right?
yes sir.
We got the Rocky Maverick Horror Show 4. The finale.
No, not the finale.
Not the finale. Next year the finale. Okay, good. Okay.
That's what I said online.
Okay. I thought you said this year for some reason. No. But okay, next year.
I said this was gonna be this. I was announcing that next year was gonna be the last one.
Why are you wrapping it up next year?
Cause you. Man, you can't. Yeah, well, that's the cliche answer, but you also. You have to know. You also have to know when to pivot.
I feel that.
If I'm ever going to pivot into taking myself to another level, you know, I can't do the same things over and over again. Okay. But then also, I also have to know that 5 years is a long time. 5 years at Pops is a blessing.
Yeah, it is. I feel like it is a tremendous
for me
blessing.
and what I'm doing locally here. A lot of people, you know, however they fucking feel about it. You know, you say the word Pops, niggas get up. They fucking panties in the bunch.
Why they get their pennies in the bunch?
Because some people feel like it's a lot of politics to get into it and certain things they want to do. I can't help that the person that I tell people this. You got your peoples.
Mm-hmm.
I got mine.
Yeah.
I've done it. I've impressed the person. Look, Frost Money. Fuck it. Just say that name. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that's how you, as far as hip hop music, you want to do pops.
That's who you get. That's the go-to guy.
That's the only guy.
Yeah.
As far as getting there, yeah. So a lot of the heat come from whoever don't like him. But then look at me. I've had people try to call me and get on pops through me personally, or and I'm talking about people that I didn't know or knew of a little bit, to people that I'm very close to, and I'll be like, bro, I don't have to sit there. I'm gonna have to go through this person. Like, you think I can just get you on pops? Like, what?
Right.
Oh, the way you doing it over there, that's what it look. That's what it looked like. Oh, you know what I'm saying? I have a good rapport over there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I've impressed this person. I did what he felt was good enough for him to fuck with me like that. Now, what you feel and what you feel like you may be granted to you just because you did this and you did that, that's on you.
Right.
I was buying Frost drinks in the club for a year and a half. You need something, bro? How you doing? Politicking, talking.
Yeah.
Getting to know motherfuckers like that. So I worked hard to be where I'm at. I don't like that when people try to make it seem like, oh, they just people just support people support popular. I wasn't popular at one point. I made myself important. Man, my hard work made me do this.
That's what I was trying to tell people. They was like, well, you don't. When I made a post saying that, like, I'm not popular, you know. And I might not never be. And people was like, well, you was recommended to me. And I was like, that's because of my work.
People don't realize their blanket statements are fucking insults to real motherfuckers. That you saying some shit online, or you just making a post about something. You're really insulting motherfuckers that really got it out the mud, my nigga. Like, I didn't make you care about me.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? All the shit, most of the people that genuinely want to fuck with me, and it came from my hard work.
Mm-hmm. Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, man, like, you know, it's I'm the show and must come to an end because, like I said, you have to pivot, and you can't, you know, do something forever. You know what I'm saying? Maybe one day, you know, like, you keep doing something for so long and think you're gonna keep doing it. One day it doesn't work for the people that you're doing it with. So would you rather be the person that, you know, walks away gracefully, or you mad because they don't see it the way you see it no more? So I look at all of this. So it's like, yeah, you know, we ain't gotta talk about 6 or 7 or nothing like that, because 5, that's it. I've done enough there. That don't mean I'm not gonna be at Pops no more. I might be doing some other shit, you know what I'm saying? Whatever like that. I got a birthday show. That motherfucker do just as much numbers as that.
Right.
It's a Pops worthy show. That's what I'm saying. See, like, I took the Red Room series, like, niggas, like, you know, my nigga got 2 different venues. He do that too. You know what I'm saying? Took that serious. Every time we do that, we pack that bitch out. So now he looking like, shit, nigga, you doing 250 at that motherfucker in the Red Room on your birthday, shit. You bring that over to Pops.
Yeah.
So now I can do my birthday shit though.
Right.
And I ain't gotta have, you know, and then somebody else can do Halloween. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And hopefully the torch gets passes and somebody else can do Halloween and do just as good or better than I did. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever Frost vision is today, you know, that's him. You know, I ain't like, I'm finna be like, yeah, I want such. No, you know, after that, whatever he see the vision is, do it. I don't know if somebody will step in and be like, hey man, you know, I saw Rocky had it for you. I think I want to try to get it a shot, and if, you know, he finds that to be good, they do it. But, you know, that's my time. I've done my time with that. You know what I'm saying? When my time comes to stop rapping, I'm gonna be cool when doing that and stop it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, that's all. So
some people, it'd be a major thing to come to grips with.
Nah, man, it's cool. It's all right. I get tired. More honestly, like, the closer the day get, the more and more you want it to just be over with. That's how you know you done got, like, you know, like my first time doing it, I was so fucking tired the night afterwards. Like we was in the club chilling, we was at the Oz, and I was just sitting there staring like this. My homie like, you good? I'm like,
exhausted.
I said, bro, I'm so motherfucking tired. This shit took so much out of me.
Yeah.
I didn't even realize.
And like the thing is, just imagine the having to do that like all the time. You know what I mean? Like
yeah, no.
just every fucking day, week in, week out.
Well, I would think you get a little
Used to it.
you would just know how to prepare yourself.
Yeah, maybe.
It was just a big thing. It was a big thing. I didn't know how it was going. You don't even know how your show gonna come out.
Mm-hmm.
Your first one, like your first headliner, the first one.
And it's the difference between just like performing and having a show like where you the big headliner.
Yeah. Nah.
And people don't like, a lot of people, they do realize if they on the scene, but a lot of people might not realize how big of a deal that is to perform at that venue in this area. I feel like
it's one of those things. It's like a guilty sin. It's like a guilty pleasure.
guilty pleasure. Yeah,
Cause a lot of scene was like, oh fuck pops, I don't care about it. But low key
they be the people who couldn't get on the bill.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. It's a lot of them stories.
They be the people who can't get on the bill.
Yeah,
I'll be the first. I'll say it. I don't give a shit. What y'all gonna do? Nothing. So listen, we got the Rocky Maverick Horror Show coming up.
Yeah.
Number 4.
Yep.
And then what else you got in store for 2024?
Man, to be honest, I mean that's usually my wind down. Like once I do that, I always do something though before the year is out.
Okay.
A live joint.
Right.
That's been the last 2 years. So the year before it was we did This Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
I did that, and then we did a live joint of Somehow. That's with Justice LaRue. That was like the year before that. So I'm gonna do another. I'm gonna do another live set.
Okay.
I'll let y'all know that I'm gonna do another live set. I don't know if it's gonna be like a full band, maybe some just like acoustic type shit, something like that. But I'm gonna bring out another piece before the end of the
All
year.
right, man. I'm gonna be looking forward to it.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
for sure. Hey, what you like?
I was like, you want to talk about freshman class?
Nah.
I
It's about me.
mean, but
You wanna ask?
you performing on the freshman class?
No, I'm not. No, I'm on the committee.
Oh, okay. You on the community?
Yeah, so the people that was picked, it was picked by me, Frost.
Oh yeah, that's
Louis
right.
Complexion,
No.
and Cash Flow.
Yeah.
So
Y'all picked all the acts and everything for that.
well, we want to call it the acts. It's really like, and when I be saying too, like, we have a scene, and that's why I was saying I wasn't tapped into the scene for a long time when my early part of my rap stuff, so I came upon late. You know what I'm saying? So, freshman class, Slum Fest is for people that are active in the underground scene.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
That's why I tell people. So it's not, it's like, oh well, how does people get picked and why is it about numbers and sales? So like, nah, it's about your motion on this underground scene that where people look at this. This is about underground music and underground rap music in St. Louis. Right. So that's what it's so when people look at the list and whether they feel about this, that, and the fourth, ain't nobody seen you before, and none of these. If you ain't nobody seen you in the real underground scene of this shit. I can't know you. I don't know who you are. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So I feel like we had a very good solid list. You know what I'm saying? The year before we didn't get to do that. They didn't get to do it. You know what I'm saying? So when you make your list, you also see who's probably going to be on there next year, because then the people that don't, it's a handful of people that I picked that didn't make it. So I'm hoping that they take the next step to get on the list for next year. You know what I'm saying? Right. Stuff like that. Can't be salty about not making some shit if you probably just missed. It's supposed to make you say, shit, you know what, fuck it.
It's supposed to be motivation.
Make it next year.
It's supposed to be motivation for sure.
So yeah. So no, it's not like we put acts together. No. We came from.
Well, no.
That's all. You know what I'm saying? Now we are doing the show that comes. It's a show that comes with that. You know what I'm saying? A whole, you know, like a media press rollout. That's what the thing about it is. It's like a spotlight is put on you. So yeah, they definitely have a show. They're definitely going to do a cipher. You know, we definitely going to roll that out. We actually just shot that yesterday. I hope I ain't talking too much.
Nah, you good.
No. I'm talking about of course, my guy.
Hey,
but yeah.
Man, what freshman class is it up to now?
This is 19.
Man, I was part of freshman class 9.
There you go. So you're 10
years.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, 10 freshman classes ago.
And that's what I'm saying, man. This shit's like a prestige. I remember when I got that hit up that I was gonna be on there. And I remember I told you I'm doing battle and stuff.
Yeah.
So you don't think I was submitting my shit?
Nah.
All them years?
Yeah.
Wasn't getting no hits on that. I didn't make it, but
I ain't gonna lie. I
got my shit together.
I look back and I was like, man, I must have been doing something right to even be a part of freshman class, because it was a lot of people doing it, trying to get on those stages back then, and I got on that shit. And it's a great experience, and to be 19, I think y'all have a nice bill. Like,
yeah, no, it's and that's what it was like. That's the reason why. I mean, you know, my guy, when it was handed to him, he was doing it with other people, and so how I got on was because, you know, that obviously didn't work out. You know what I'm saying, like that. So when he was like, you know, when I was telling him I wanted to be a part of it, he thought it'd be a good idea. It's kind of seeing how we can round it off, for it just wouldn't be like, you know, you can get a bunch of your friends together and make something biased. You know what I'm saying? So I look at it as like Frost, for instance. Frost is the person that gives. I feel like, and that's another thing I think niggas get mad because, like, they be like, man, them niggas he had on stage was whack and all this like that. Look, man, Frost will give you an opportunity, man.
Yeah.
If you got a fan base and you sell some tickets and you gonna go out there and work hard and go in the venue and do what you do, here you go, young brother. Give a damn what you go up there on the stage and do. Shit, that's up to you to make the people like that. You feel me? So I don't know if people don't like that or not. You know what I'm saying? Whatever like that. But he'll give anybody an opportunity. So you got that standpoint, him right there. Me, I'm more of the stickler.
Right.
I'm like, man, them niggas cool.
You more critical of what they do. Yeah.
Ooh, he lied. I'm like, you know.
Is that the artist in you?
Yeah. It's that. It's but also knowing it when you hear it. Like,
yeah,
it's just
facts.
me.
That's
you know
facts.
What I'm saying? Like that.
Yeah.
Cash be out here.
Yeah.
Cash does a lot. So he knows that North County demographic, because there's all type of different graphics, but that North County demographic, all the young flavor, the like that, he got that. That's his demographic. So boom, and then you got Lewis, poetry, spoken word.
Yeah, y'all got
the rapper. Yeah. That's what you hear. So now you put all that together from all these different. That's why it makes. So then that's how you get.
That's a good way to
break it down. So that's how you get a Jay Kazi. People they probably didn't think we were gonna go that route. You know what I'm saying? With that, you know, like whoa, like Jay Kazi. I realized like, damn, Jay Kazi made it. I'm like, yeah. I was like, I definitely picked him, and then he came up on somebody else's list. So it was like, boom, you know, it made sense. He was definitely somebody out of the realm of probably what they thought we were thinking. You know what I'm saying? Like that. You know, so you know, all of it well deserved by everybody, and you know, I just feel great to be onto something that I wanted to be a part of as an artist at one point, and now my hard work and the things that I've done has gotten me to a point where now I am on the committee, and then you know, even when you know Frost gave me his approval, I'm so anal, you know, I'm like, I just want to make sure Rob say it's cool. And, you know, so I had to ask Rob.
I mean, for real.
You know,
right.
And once Rob was like, "You good?" I was like, "Yeah." You like, "Oh, man, great idea." I'm like, "Good." Can't nobody say nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You want to try to? Why they say you? Nah, nigga.
I worked hard.
No. That man said I'm good. He created shit. I'm good. So leave me alone. You know what I mean? So there you go. So yeah. So it makes man. I'm indebted. It makes me feel like real. It makes me feel important on the scene. It makes me feel like it's something you can take serious. So now it means I also like I'm always out here, but I got to get out here more. I gotta find those gyms. Gotta find those people that do this shit. That know how important.
Yeah. We was talking about that earlier. You gotta go to be where they at. You know what I'm saying?
It's not always about being an artist mode when you go places. A lot of times, man, you go there and you'll be going places just to be you, and next thing you know, shit, you meet somebody and you politicking about this, and now it's about you.
Right.
In this small little conversation there. You know what I'm saying? From that. So all you gotta do is just show up, man. You know what I'm saying? Pay attention.
Yeah.
Pay attention.
Yeah, facts. That's all I do is I just be paying attention.
Now a lot of niggas go drink up a bunch of drinks. Before they can pay attention, they drunk.
Man, listen.
Before they can pay attention, they fucked up. So I'm talking about pay attention, really pay attention about who's talking to who. Mm-hmm. Who's doing, that's the questions I'd be like, hey, who is that? Over there talking with who? And then I'm looking, I'm like, I'm gonna find a way to get to know them. And that's in the way that I want,
Some people be taking that shit as sounding shady, but it is not at all. That is like how it has it worked. No. You have to get to know people and build the relationships.
Your own relationship.
Your own relationship, not your relationship because somebody introduced you. Even like I don't even want to be introduced. Mm-hmm. I'm going to meet you.
That's how I was with. I mean, like niggas is literally like I don't want to make sound like motherfuckers is targets. Like I saw Frost, some motherfucker told me what he be on. I say, I'm gonna make sure I work with that nigga.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna make sure he likes me.
And then
I'm going to.
And other people don't get that, but they like it's real. Because other people attack it like, oh man, fuck that nigga. I'm gonna do what he doing. Like, and that'd be my main problem is like so many people have this this attitude of like, fuck that, I'm gonna just do what he's doing. Like I'm not gonna work with him. I'm not gonna support what he's doing. I'm just gonna do what he does. I'm gonna try.
And think I'm gonna try.
And I'm gonna ask them for help.
But he know I'm jocking his shit. Right.
Yeah. The motherfucker do that. Like, so.
I'm just like, man, politicking in this shit is very important. If you don't know how to get to know a motherfucker, you won't try to, like, that's gonna fuck you up all this stuff. So yeah, like, it's plenty. Look, it's plenty of y'all niggas that I do and have worked with that I do not like personally. And I will not, business wise,
business is business.
When I come around and I have to do what I have to do, you will never know it. Mm-hmm. I don't talk about it to anybody. I talk to my wife. I talk about everything.
Yeah.
But I'm not talking about it to my colleagues and like that. But I see you for, and I'm going to work with you how I want to when I do like that. It's just how it is. You know what I'm saying? So and that's probably people that feel the same way about me. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But I don't like everybody personally. But I find a way to make things work if you have to work with each other.
Right, that's what you gotta do. Yeah. All right, man. Listen, I appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
We got into it.
Yes,
sir. So we got some Mortal Kombat queued up. That's what you said. He ain't a gamer. Nah, look, I told him he don't gotta play. Yeah, press that button right there.
I know what button to press. Look, I'm just apprehensive.
Guessed.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And then go ahead and.
What's the block button?
R2.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna hold that
this
down.
One right there. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one you didn't need to press. Go down. Oh, about that. Go down to verses. Yeah, press that one.
Local.
Yeah.
Oh, they funny.
Just press X. Don't even worry about it.
Who you finna pick?
No, I'm probably gonna pick Noob Saibot because he's new and I've been playing with him lately. That's probably who I'm gonna pick. You on that side of the screen.
This nigga sound like he's shopping for groceries.
How?
I guess I'm gonna go with the filet mignon. Since I got a bonus on my check this week, like, the fuck, man?
I'm saying, like, look,
he better kick my ass, basically.
No. Look, I'm playing with the new guy because I don't really know.
Saibot ain't new. Saibot been around for.
He new on the game.
Oh,
like he just came out as a DLC character on the game like a week or two ago.
Man, fuck.
So like, if I play who I normally play with,
Scorpion. There we go.
then it'd be different.
Scorpion don't even look like Scorpion no
And
more.
then
It's like,
now-
we doing tagged?
Now you gotta pick who your cameo character is, and you make them do their move with R1.
I'm doing both Scorpion.
Kind of and now you pick whatever you would like to go as far as the map goes. We're gonna do a best 2 out of 3. Mad love to everybody who been
Bet
tuning
2
in.
out of 3. It's gonna be 2 out of 0.
Hey,
I don't even know how to flick to do the next dude in. How you do all of that?
R1.
R1?
Yeah.
R2, R1. Okay.
Grab R1 is the
So that's
send them in.
graphics and shit. Okay.
Yeah, this is just cinematic. We ain't fighting that.
What's that?
That's just, his shadow
Okay.
figure.
Shouldn't jump.
So you know that you shouldn't have jumped. You know something. There you go. Chip some energy away.
I don't know how to do all that shit you do. Oh, you been flipping it. I thought you said R1 bring it
You
up.
did. You made them Scorpion pull you back.
Okay.
Like they have like defensive moves, offensive moves. You press different directional pad. Forward, up, down. When you do it, and it'll do something different.
Yeah. Oh, shit. I've done something.
You did some energy. You took some energy away.
Man, a third. How you even do the? There you go, shit. God. Oh my god. Yeah. Oh, he was right. Yeah, there you go.
So now if you press L2 and R2, you'll do a special move and you ain't got much help. And that'll do that. I actually didn't block. That's crazy. I sure was on it, but I missed it.
I wouldn't have done it if you didn't tell me.
Well,
I didn't know
I'm
what
trying
was
to educate you so you just ain't blindly getting destroyed.
How does he not
See the
die
R1
after
up
this?
there? Yeah, he should definitely not come back, right? The R1 up there is your gauge for your extra character.
I know you got.
I ain't gonna do no fatality.
Why you ain't doing no fatality?
Not on that one. I don't wanna be like that. On the next one, you die. It's disrespectful to beat you in the first one and do a fatality.
Is this some gamer?
It
This some
it's
gamer gentleman shit?
Gamer etiquette. It is disrespectful in Mortal Kombat to beat you and do a fatality in this match. If we was in a tournament, you do that, your opponent, people be like, boo.
What?
Now, when you actually do the final round, see, we playing the best 2 out of 3, right?
Oh.
So when you do the final round and I do a fatality on you, it's different.
I'm glad you told me that. Nigga like, yeah.
For real. I played a motherfucking Mortal Kombat. I ain't gonna say his name.
Yeah.
But he a battle rapping ass motherfucker in the city. I played him in Mortal Kombat and he did a fatality on me. The first game that he beat, like the first game he played, and he beat me, he did a fatality and I was like, all right, I'm done. I'm not playing you. I'm dead ass serious. I was hell. I was just
Did he know better?
I don't give a fuck.
Oh.
He should know better. He should. He should know better.
Okay.
You don't, because to me, see, it's like, to me, I'm a gamer, right? I'm the gaming nigga in the city. I know it's other gaming niggas in the city that got way bigger names than me, but they don't do what I do. They bigger gaming niggas. I got different niche, you know what I'm saying, going on. But that's neither here nor there. My point is that motherfuckers want to beat me on the game. So when they do something like that, it's like, come on, man, you really. And we ain't had no communication where I could tell them, you don't do that. I'm done playing with you. I'm not even playing you again.
Okay.
All right. So if you want a character select, or if you want a rematch, we can just.
It doesn't matter who I play.
Okay, we can rematch. just press X.
Get this slaughter over.
You took some damage away. You think
what? Most people don't touch you.
Back forward square is the spot. You know that. Get over here.
Back forward square.
Yeah, just back forward square. Try it real quick. See, I'm even telling you how to do stuff. Look at that, and then you can do a little.
He said, "That's how you know you gonna get your ass whooped when a nigga tell you how to do some shit."
Nah, fundamentals is the key every time.
Oh, you quicker than me. Oh, then he knew I was coming with the shit. Gotcha. Oh, we went up with you. I did better this time. More victories.
Hey, you took half damage. That time, look at that. That's better.
Ooh.
See, look at that. Like, I feel like everybody remembers the Mortal Kombat uppercut. Like, Mortal Kombat is damn near universal. Look at that. You did a nice air combo. Niggas don't just do shit like that. You out here fake.
I used to be alright.
Yeah, it should be like a bike though, you feel me? Look at this. Oh, no, he lied.
No, I'm just getting competitive now, and now you coming back. He got a fatal blow. Oh, he got me. Yeah. Oh my God. No.
You might have a little energy left after that.
Yeah, he should be dead after this. See?
For sure, he hurt. Hey, he got a little bitty.
No, he got me. I did all that and still lost, Jessica.
I can't do my move.
I got him all the way down and he still got me. I needed a few more.
He needed a little bit more. You know
I forgot to do the thing.
I told you.
I can't help him no more.
I told you.
Yes,
I told you what to do, man. Good games, man. Hey, I appreciate you coming through.
I had a few more hours. I'd get on your ass.
It's like, I feel like fighting games for real, if you played them before,
No.
they like riding the bike. You know what I'm saying? You just leave the
Once
time.
you told me that spot, and then my signature was the trip and the ooh-yah. And so I got the loop, and I was like, ooh, I got my move.
See, nowadays, they got different ways that you trip. And so, like, you would do a low kick, like you was doing, but then if you press, like, down back, you would do the sweep.
The sweep, that's what I'm saying. The sweep, that's the one.
Because if you know the sweep and the uppercut, you could damn near win Mortal Kombat. If
That's
you got
my
a good
joint.
time.
That's my joint, yeah.
Before you get out of here, man, we got to have you sign a play. We got all different color markers right there.
Man, we got that Maverick Blue, baby.
Listen, okay.
Yeah.
Find you a spot. We almost finished with that first side of the plates, man. The good old PS5 plates. Man, love to everybody who tuned in. Shout out to Rocky Maverick and Miss Maverick in the background here. She chilling for coming through. And look, there it is right there at the bottom. RM, you see it. Shout out to Rocky Maverick, man. Mad love to everybody tuning in. Make sure y'all follow him everywhere. Go check him out at Pops this weekend.
Friday. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Friday, man. Think doors open about 7:30. Show gonna start about 8:30, man. Just get there. It's gonna be a great time. It's always a lot of people there. You know what I'm saying? I always, do a good draw. So I'm pretty sure you come, you're gonna see somebody you know, especially if you're on the scene.
You got a costume contest?
Yes, sir. We'll give out some money if you got the best costume. For first place, second and third place, we're gonna give out we got some gifts. So yeah, man, come out, have a good time, dress up, win some money, have a good time. All ages.
Hey, listen, all ages. Make sure you go check it out. The Rocky Maverick Horror Show Part 4.
Ooh.
Pops this Friday. October the 18th.
Yes, sir.
Mad love for coming through, man. I really
it, man.
appreciate
Yes,
you.
Yes.
Until the next time, y'all. Peace.
Peace.